everyone and welcome back to my channel and another video. Today I want to talk to you about how I went from this to this. Now, I have never ever really struggled with my weight. I've always been a really active kid. My metabolism has been amazing, but hitting 30 really kind of threw me into a different kind of direction and how I was feeling within myself and about my body. I just turned 30 and I kind of wanted to go on to like a rejuvenation. I was sick of eating shit all the time. I was sick of craving shit all the time, and I just really wanted to sort my body out. So I went on a huge transformation. It definitely was sustainable. However, I got into a relationship shortly after, and then you know what happens when you get into a relationship. Things happen, you go out for dinner here, there, everywhere, you go and do things and you put on a little bit of relationship weight. And that's kind of what happened to me. After that I started to notice how how much weight I'd really put on. I just thought it was me turning 30, my metabolism slowing down, and yeah, I didn't really think too much of it. The weight kept creeping on. So just shortly after my 32nd birthday, I wanted to kind of go all natural. I found that I was loving witchcraft and being at one with the universe and really stepping into my true self and my power, my higher self. And I wanted to honour my higher self and just be really natural. So I thought, let's come off the pill. I've done it before a few times, it shouldn't be a problem. Well, once you hit 30 and you've been on the pill for like over 13 years, I tell you, nobody tells you this, but oh my gosh, prepare yourself. So because the pill obviously gives you all of these hormones, your body doesn't know how to produce them naturally. For that first kind of 8 months, I was getting bigger, I was putting on more water weight, I was wondering what the hell was going on. I'd never been this size before. Like I couldn't even fit into my size 8s anymore. I was going up to like size 10, size 12. And I thought, oh my God, is this what adulting is? Because this is insane. I don't like this. What is going on? So I decided to do some research, talk to a few health professionals, and turns out my hormone levels aren't great. I was relying on the pill for so long and I didn't realise that actually, yeah, that's gonna have some repercussions. I went to the doctors, a good doctor this time. I paid actual monies to see this doctor, and yeah, it was really good. Had a great conversation. She wanted to check my bloods. She wants me to go for an ultrasound. However, I'm just working my way up to that. I'm just not there in my headspace right now to go for one, to check for endo or PCOS. So I went for my blood test like last Friday, and haven't heard anything yet. However, she did say something in the appointment that kind of stuck with me. She basically asked me, how's your iron? And I said, yeah, it should be fine because I take an iron sachet a day. And she said, oh, that might not be enough. And I was like, what? So then for that week, I decided to take 2 sachets a day. And I got my period straight away, because I should have said what was happening. I was not having my period for like 2, nearly 3 months at a time. And I had never gone through this. I thought it must have been my pill. It must have been coming off my pill. My body doesn't know itself anymore. It needs to work itself out a little bit. So yeah, we are now on the right path. I'm taking 2 sachets a day and my period came like that. Now that brings me to today, and I basically wanted to show you my transformation because I was super proud at the time. So it must have been about 31, because it was only about 2 years ago that I did this. And I basically had personal trainer every single day of the week, so Monday through to Friday. Some weeks it was 4 days, but pretty much training every single day. And sometimes I train twice a day as well. I am a personal trainer, so I am in the gym pretty much all the time. However, that was great. I enjoyed that process thoroughly. I got myself a nutritionist and she put me on a really clean diet. It was vegan, there was no added sugar in anything, there was no preservatives, there was nothing. It worked. I lost a heap of weight. I felt literally the best I'd ever felt, and then I met my partner and it all went tits up. So with all that in mind, I'm now planning on reinventing myself ready for 2023, because I really do believe that next year is going to be bigger and better than before. Quite frankly, because I have actual goals that I'm working towards. So I want to show you the journey that I'm taking myself on for the next 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks. It's probably going to be about 8 weeks, and what it kind of involves. So I've put together a list of the things that I want to incorporate. So, one being obviously meal plans. Another meal plan that I do will be the same thing each and every day. This is what I did 2 years ago and it worked for me. It was plain, it was simple, it was easy. So I'm going to do that for the meal planning. The gym programming I have sectioned into splits. The next thing is to track my period. Now with everything that's gone on, I really need to track this. And because I've recently just had it, I can actually finally get an end date of when I finished and kind of go from there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And to track my period, I'll be doing that mainly in Notion. Now, if you don't know what Notion is, it's pretty much a massive kind of database where you can put everything. So you've got daily journal, meal planner, habit tracker, period tracker, exercise tracker. Now I got this idea from a girl on TikTok called Dominique, and this is actually her template of a Notion tracker, and I've kind of made it into my own. So thank you very much, Dominique. I muchly appreciate that. So the next thing I'll be doing is putting all of my programs into Trainerize, because that's where I can track everything. That's where, as in like what weights I'm doing, how many reps I'm doing, etc, etc, and I can build on that as well. So I'll be putting myself actually into Trainerize, and that will be really handy to kind of take note of and follow my programs basically. And I also have my meals in there as well, so what meals I'll actually be doing. Notion is more to track, so it's more like a checkbox, like you're ticking things off, but Trainerize has pretty much all of my stuff in it: programs, workouts, meals, everything. So that's what I'll be using, those two main apps. And of course, I am going to show you exactly what I'll be doing and what I'll be eating and how I've set everything up. I'll leave links to the Notion so you can make a template for yourself. So also in Trainerize, I can upload my weekly photos and measurements. So keeping track of my photos and my measurements are vital for my 8-week transformation. It's really important just so you can see what's happening to your body, as well as the period tracker. I like to know what's going on inside and also outside together, holistically.
and then we'll just have a little look at your thoracic range as well.
Okay.
We'll check a pelvic floor activation today and a TA activation.
Okay.
And just see how they're going. So if you want to be incorporating a little bit more TA activation, pelvic floor work, with some of your own exercises you want to do for yourself, then you know how to do that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Feel that nerve fighting real well.
Okay.
We're gonna have a feel through your glutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh.
Tight.
Yeah, you've been telling me you've been doing hip flexor stretches, but your glutes still feel
And strengthening.
And strengthening. It doesn't surprise me that you don't feel you've got more flexibility, because if your glutes are this grumpy still, you can probably stretch your hip flexors out as much as you like, but if they're still getting overloaded because this glute is so tight, it's going to keep transferring more tightness through here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I think glute releases, I think everybody can benefit from doing glute releases.
Okay.
Which we'll go over.
Okay, so it is Sunday, it is prep day. I've prepped and created all of my programs, and I've split my days of the week into muscle groups. So I'll quickly show you that now. So on Monday we have chest and triceps. On Tuesday we have leg day. On Wednesday we have back and biceps. On Thursday glutes and shoulders. Fridays hip flexors and abs, and Saturday is a self-care day, and Sunday is rest day, meal prep and prep for the week. That is how my week is going to go. My program seems to be about 2 hours long each, but that's okay. If you want to follow along, follow me on my Instagram, because I'm giving daily documented accounts. So in preparation for this as well, I also went to the physio to kind of see what parts I need to really work on, and turns out I have really tight glutes. They just aren't releasing. So I have kind of worked that into my weekly planner as well. During the glutes day, I'm going to make sure that they're really switched off, and also on my hip flexor day too, just making sure the front is really strong, taking the pressure off my glutes. As for meal prepping, I am cheating a little bit, and I've got foods for my lunch because I just do not have time to steam anything or whatever. So yes, I could definitely buy my own veggies and my own chicken, but the chicken goes really weird and I don't like it. So I've decided to just get foods because it's just easy. It's easy to just whack in and then it's done, and they're really nice as well. They're easy to eat, which is great. So I've got that, and my dinners will be pretty much rice and protein of some form with veggies. So I feel pretty ready, pretty confident, ready to go with this transformation. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to follow along on this journey. I am documenting this weekly, as well as putting out workout videos. So please do follow along. I would love to see you commenting down below as well, and tell me if you're going to do your own 8-week challenge. It's before Christmas, it's prime time. It is prime time, ready to go, ready for this journey together. If you need any help, let me know. Just message me or email me. The links are in my description below, and I do have access to Trainerize and Notion that I can get you as well. I can't wait to see what the next kind of 8 weeks brings. I'm really excited, and I'm ready to get my body back. I hope you have a lovely week. I'll see you all in next week's video.